Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
Thank you so much, Olivia, and welcome back to those of you who have been following the series either in person or by watching the replays, and a warm welcome if it's your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers, and I'm William Craig III, a professional career coach. I've got a clear mission for this series, and that's to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. Fact is, people who put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So instead, I focus on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. And the goal? To help you run your job search or job campaign with clarity, confidence, and strategy, using AI as your assistant and not your replacement. From the very beginning, we've laid a foundation for using AI tools to save time, uncover hidden opportunities, and improve each and every step of your job search. So today, as always, I'm going to be building on that momentum. And don't worry if you've missed any of the segments, feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile, and you can watch the replays there, or go to my YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. Subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll know when we go live, and you'll get all of the prompts in real time as we're sharing them. All right, because this is live, and we don't do anything without you. I create the prompts, and then we ask ChatGPT to do what we need to do. So it looks like we've got a couple of comments already in the chat. Dawn Lewis says, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Dawn. So glad that you're here. And let's see here. Okay. And what else do we have? Daniel Velez. Hey, Daniel. Good afternoon, William and learners. Love it, love it, love it. So let's go ahead and get to our chat GPT. And today, and let me share this because, we've been focusing on getting you noticed as a subject matter expert. And we've progressed from just highlighting your skill set, etc., to now today we're going to be taking you into learning new platforms, beginning to understand how to automate some of your work, how to take advantage of tools that exist that, again, can not only help to get the work done quicker, more efficiently, but also to show that you really have a grasp. And I understand that for some of you, this is going to be a step up, but hey, that's the only way to get ahead today. We've got to step up our game. So let's take a look here. And here's our prompt for today. Using Notion AI, design a project management workspace template with dashboards for tasks, milestones, and risk logs, optimized for a cross-department team. Now, if you're not familiar with Notion AI, Notion, let's see, to sum it up, Notion kind of takes features like ChatGPT and others, and even Google, and pulls it all together in one place so you can do the research, you can actually chat, but then it really acts as your assistant. I guess that's the best way to frame it. Notion AI is your automated assistant that can help you get things done. And I will, let's see, let's get the task going, but I'll see if I can get a link for you for an intro. Matter of fact, if you just go to YouTube, and Notion's got their own channel. That's it. go to YouTube, and Notion has their own channel, and then you can just type in "getting started with Notion," and make sure that you're choosing the Notion um, option. So the Notion video. All righty. So here we go, chat. What do you have for us? Please tell me I am not. I am. And I thought I was not in. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment because I didn't mean to put this in the temporary chat. Now it's already working, but that's okay. We can always daily AI prompts. Okay, so no, we're not. Okay, we're not in the temporary chat. For some reason, that just looks larger than it usually does. So, all right, we'll see in the end. All right, let me make this bigger so I can read it now. All right, here's a Notion AI optimized project management workspace template structure you can recreate or generate directly inside Notion. That's cool. For a cross-department team, complete with dashboards for tasks, milestones, and risk logs, all interconnected and automated through database relations and rollups. Now, again, if I'm kind of talking over your head right now, calm down, take a deep breath, and trust me, you can get to know how to learn this really quickly. And these are the kinds of things, again, if you're unemployed, then these are the kinds of things you can go into an interview with and talk about. Here we go, the value you bring and how you'll be able to integrate things like Notion. Or you don't even have to tell them. You can just simply tell them you've got a system for creating optimized project management workspace templates, yada, yada, and go from there. But let's see what it looks like. So workspace overview, cross-department project hub. And the purpose to give every team, here we go, finance, marketing, IT, HR, and operations, a shared command center for collaboration, progress tracking, and risk management. Now, some of you might already be using collaboration platforms at the place where you work, and they may have something, but here we go. You're bringing another skill set to the table to show that you know how to actually create these. And you can play around with this. So again, I'm not saying, you're going to know this by the end of the day today, but certainly you could. Hint, hint. All righty. And by the way, while I've done this from a departmental standpoint, you could do this for just one department, the one you work in, all right, and the various folks across that department. But here we go, core databases, master tables, task database, milestones database, risk log database, departments and teams database, meetings and updates database. So for the task database, the purpose, track and assign actionable work items with ownership, dependencies, and departmental visibility. Key properties, you've got the task name, who it's assigned to, the department, and again, this could be within your department or it can be across departments, so we know exactly which department is responsible for the task. Our milestone link, relation to milestones database, and then status, select. So green will mean not started, yellow in progress, blue will be blocked, and then you got the check mark that says the task is complete. Priority, is this a low, medium, high, or critical task? The start date, the due date, and then progress. And then there's a formula here, percentage based on subtasks or checklists. Dependencies, relation to other tasks, and comments or notes, and then the views, all tasks, dashboard, filtered by active projects, timeline view, a Gantt style visualization by start and due dates, My task filtered by assigned to me. So various uh, tasks within the task can be assigned, and you can take a look at that view only so that you're just seeing what you're responsible for, or maybe see what someone else or another team is responsible for. The department view, group by department, and then again, the high priority filtered by priority, high or critical. And then we got our milestones database. So notice we've got several databases that have been created all within Notion to help us to, again, create progress. And let me just say this. I may have said this before that I've been told that roughly 70% of businesses don't know how to incorporate AI into their workflow. And they know that they need it. They believe that it's going to help them, but they just don't know how. Here we go. Enter you to show how you can actually bring this particular skill set onto the team. And again, whether you're already working or you're not working, same difference. All righty. Capture major deliverables and project checkpoints, key properties. Again, for the most part, it's the same. However, completion percentage, roll up, average of linked task progress, and pretty much the rest of it is the same. And then on this, you have three different views: the calendar view to see milestones by month, the progress board grouped by status, and then completed milestones, status equals completed. Now we have a risk log database. Purpose: to track risks, mitigation plans, and ownership. How many of you know that things go wrong in the midst of working on a plan? So here we go. The risk ID, auto number, risk description, title, category, select technical, financial risk. Is it an operational risk, reputational risk, compliance risk? So here we go. We want to show through this particular database how we can address and mitigate certain risks. And again, this can be within one department or across many departments. The likelihood of the risk happening: low, medium, high. Impact of the risk, risk rating. So there's a formula: likelihood times impact score. And then the mitigation strategy: who owns this, the status, whether it's open, whether it's being monitored, or it's closed, and then the various linked tasks. Views here, three views: active risks, status equals open or monitoring, the risk matrix view, grouped by likelihood and impact, and then the owner view filtered by risk owner. And again, all of this is really cool because at the end of the day, there's so many things that can go wrong, and we want to have some accountability. And these are the kinds of things that provide accountability without people feeling threatened, or without people, how should I say, misinterpreting an email. You know, that email that says, hey, did you get this done yet? And the person's working on it, and it's like, hey, I know it needs to get done. Well, this neutralizes all of that noise, if you will. Let's see here. What else we have? Departments and teams database. Manage interdepartmental visibility. So we got the department name, the lead contact. This is something I'm working on. This will be helpful for me. Lead contact, active tasks, open risks, and next milestone, and then our notes. And the view will simply be all departments, and there's a summary view showing open tasks, the risks, and the milestones. And then we've got our meetings and updates database to centralize weekly syncs, decisions, and project updates, quite simply to make sure everybody's on the same page. Everybody understands when things have to get done, and when we're going to be meeting to talk about how and when they get done. And so, of course, we got our key properties, the meeting title, the date, who should be in attendance, the related department or departments, summary slash decisions, and then our follow-up tasks. Views, agenda view. How many of you go to meetings and there's no agenda, right? And it's like, well, what are we here for? What are we supposed to be doing, right? But then on the other side of that, the decision log, archive with tags for reference. So what decisions did we come up with? What did we decide to do? How did we decide to handle X, Y, and Z? And so with your dashboards, we've got linked views plus AI summaries, project command center, the main dashboard. You can use a Notion page with linked views and AI summaries, the progress summary, um, summarize all milestones by department with upcoming deadlines this week. And so Notion can actually create this for you, which is, again, why I said it's your assistant. It's an assistant on steroids, a combination of ChatGPT, Google, Perplexity, if you will, again, because it can do so much. Then our top priorities widget based on the things that are high priorities. Open risks widget sorted by risk rating. Um, let's see, milestone timeline embedded with a timeline view so we can see where we are on the timeline. Recent decisions widget. Again, we talked about that. And then AI insights generate a weekly summary of major risks, overdue tasks, and department bottlenecks. And then our task management database, dashboard, filters for active projects, quick buttons we can have, add new tasks, mark complete, escalate issue. And then the AI prompt, show me all overdue tasks for marketing this week and summarize blockers. So, I mean, wouldn't this all be cool? And I know we're not quite finished, but wouldn't this be cool to have one tool that you can go in where all of this information is there? And then again, you can put in specific prompts to get specific data about what's going on with the project. Milestone data. I don't know why I want to keep saying data. Milestone tracker dashboard. Milestone calendar with progress bar, roll-ups, department summary table, and here's your AI summary block. Summarize completed milestones this month and flag those delayed. Risk management dashboard, risk matrix visualization, a gallery or a board view, whichever you choose. And then here we go, summarize top three high impact risks and suggest mitigation actions. And then do a risk trend analysis. So a charted roll-up view, number of open risks by week, if that's even appropriate. Automation suggestions. So Notion AI or Notion buttons. You can have auto reminders, so it will send a reminder to the owner. So now you're not getting involved with having to send out an email to somebody. But if it's due within 3 days, and what is the status? So it'll send out those reminders automatically. So now, again, we don't have drama in the workplace around, why'd you send me that? I didn't need you to remind me. You're not my manager anyway. All of this foolishness. Progress roll-up, auto-calculate milestone progress based on linked task completion. And so to let you know where you are as it relates to meeting your goal. Will you be able to achieve the goal on time? Does it look like it's running overtime? Or will you be able to achieve goals ahead of time? And then your summaries, weekly digest of status reports via Notion AI summary block. And then here's your coding for a navigation sidebar. You don't have to worry about this because, again, this is what Notion will do for you. So here we go. Here's the magic bullet. Would you like me to generate the full Notion import file so you can upload it directly and have all databases and dashboards pre-linked? And I tell you, this is very cool. And at the end of the day, this is the kind of thing that gets you noticed. Now, let me come out of this because I'm feeling like my initial thought has just been confirmed. And I don't know why I was seeing this differently, but um, this ChatGPT can make mistakes. All right, so here's what I need to do. Let's see, got a comment here. Let me come out. Can you repeat what the prompt you wrote that resulted in this? So absolutely. Um, and that's what we were about to do, is give you the actual prompt and the access to all of this. So let's do this. I'll copy this, and then I'm going to come out. Give me a moment. As they say in television, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. But let's go here. And again, at the end of the day, all of this is, all right. And now let's do this. Let's do daily AI prompts. There we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can recreate that prompt for you quickly and easily. Okay, here's what I'll do. I will copy. Let's go here. And pardon me again, as you can see, I do all of this live for you. So, we're not cheating you. You can see again how you can actually do the very same thing. But today, I just happened to, I took my pain meds and I pasted the link, the prompt into the wrong space in chat. And I thought I was looking at the right prompt. And then as we got started, as you saw my hesitation, I confirmed that I really had done what I thought I had done. All right, so copy, paste, and all right, so let's get rid of that. So I'll say, here's a prompt I created, and the reply, ChatGPT gave. Is there anything missing? That's what we'll do. That's how we'll get out of this sticky wicket. So let me share this back, come back and share with you. All right, so here we go. So here's a prompt I created and the reply chat gave. Is there anything missing? And so here's the prompt. And let's go ahead and just say prompt MPT. And we'll space and do this. And then we'll do that. And here's ChatGPT's reply. There we go. And moving on over there, and then we'll go down. Oops, I didn't have to. Yeah. All righty. And we'll go scroll all the way down and get all of this. And thanks for bearing with me, you all. And then we can actually get rid of, oh no, we can do this. We'll include this. And so now, all right, and there's my share. That's what I was looking for. And when I didn't see it and I saw temporary, but anyway, that's a very strong and complete Notion AI workspace prompt and response. It covers structure, relationships, dashboards, automation, and AI summaries beautifully, if it must say so itself, right? That said, what's missing or could elevate it further for real world cross-department implementation. Number one, project metadata database. Let's see here, and it gives some information, resource, staff allocation view, a dashboard, or table showing workload by person or department using roll-ups from tasks, which will help balance cross-department effort, prevent bottlenecks, and then a change log or decisions register. Love that. Change logs can be very helpful because it can be confusing. I've had people who suggested working from a single Word document, and you know, when you have multiple, 10, 12 people, or people who haven't worked together, quite honestly, things can get a little confusing. Your KPIs and performance dashboard, and then permissions and visibility notes, clarify how Notion's page permissions or database filters should differ. Template pages, pre-built pages for project kickoff, weekly status, postmortem, retrospective. At the end of the project, you always want to come back and talk about what went well, what could have been improved, etc. An AI prompt library inside the workspace. That's a great suggestion. Integration hooks, and then template duplication. And I know some of you are thinking, oh my gosh, William, this is a whole lot. And yes, it is a whole lot, but here we go. Remember the 80-20 rule. You're doing 20% of the work here. AI is doing 80%. And then once it's done, then you can share it with your team. And I mean, you're going to look like a superstar. Governance and maintenance tips, optional power up enhancements, dashboard, color icons. Yeah, always like to see the different colors. Workflow recipes page. When new risk added, suggest mitigation, summarizing weekly digest. Gotcha. And then a high level view summarizing all projects, useful for executives. Also very useful for you in your performance reviews. So you know how you get to the performance review time and everybody wants to know, well, okay, well, what have you been doing with your time? So now you can take information from the various projects that you've worked on, because you can do this just for yourself. And you can take that information and create that summary, which shows, here's what I did, here's where we started, here's what we did, here's what we accomplished, etc. And so your original ChatGPT response is 95% complete. It's clear, functional, and structured. What it lacked was portfolio level control, projects database, people workload visibility, and governance tools such as a change log, KPI dashboard, and permission guidance. Adding those would make it enterprise ready and not just an elegant workspace template. Now, here we go. Would you like me to rewrite or expand that original ChatGPT reply to include all of these missing components? And this is part of what I get so excited about. Oh my gosh. Can you see how this could make life much simpler for you? I hope you can. Keeping the same tone and format, but adding a project database KPI. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to say yes. And we're going to allow it time to do that. And then now when I share the link with you to the prompt, you'll get all of this. And so you can take your time and go through, and even with your own chat GPT, you can open up a new chat and maybe just copy sections where you might have questions and say, explain this to me. I'm working on this XYZ project. Explain how this would come into play, and just go through each and every one of these. All right, here's your enhanced and enterprise ready Notion AI workspace template. And for those of you who may have joined late, that's where we started, by using a new tool for many of you called Notion. And it's rewritten in the same polished style, but now including the missing pieces, yada, yada. So here we go, workspace overview. Yes, 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 yes. And this gives you the summary, all the tables that will be included. I love it. I love it. So let's just skip one down to the bottom because we know what's here. Oh, it's still working. But let's see. Okay. This is probably our longest video of all throughout the 18 weeks, but partially my fault. But here we go again. And I want this to serve as a lesson for some of you, because some of you are so afraid of breaking something that you won't do anything. And so even though I put the information in the wrong place, I was able to copy it, come out, go back in, and then, put it where it needed to be. And being the human in the room, say, hey, did we miss anything? And it was able to point out the things that were missed. Here's the coding information. Okay, would you like me to generate a Notion ready Markdown or JSON file for direct import? And again, you can sign up with a free Notion account to try this out. Let's see here. Pre-linked databases, AI prompts included, or would you prefer a visual diagram of this workspace for presentation or team training? So here we go. If you're ready to actually institute this and use it, boom, you can say generate the Notion ready Markdown or JSON file that you could then upload into Notion. Or if you're looking at creating a presentation, then you might do the visual diagram, but go ahead and create the actual thing so that if someone comes back and says, wow, this sounds really great, when would you be able to do this? Or, how long would it take? Well, actually, I could have it done by the end of the day, knowing that you already have it done. You've just bought a little time to chill. Okay. When I was doing voiceovers, that was one of the things. I would go ahead and create the commercial, let's say, for my client, and they paid extra to have it done within 24 hours. Well, I had 24 hours, but depending upon my mood or my schedule, what have you, I may have had it done within a half hour. Now, did I necessarily wait the whole 24 hours? Usually not, because I wanted to over deliver. So I might have gotten it back to them in like 3, 4, or 5 hours. But again, all righty, let's go ahead and get this prompt, because again, we went way over today, but I hope again that you see the benefit. Let's get the link for you and come on over here and put it in the comment section for you. All righty, and paste. And there you are. So I hope that helps you, Christine. And certainly, if you all have any questions about what we did today, oh, my camera's following me. If you've got any questions about what I did today, feel free to reach out to me. You know how to get in touch with me on LinkedIn. All righty. And if you're one of my clients, you know how to reach out to me by email or text. So look, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe in all you do. And I look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern. God bless everybody. Oh, and let's see. Daniel says, thanks, William. Much to explore and learn. Absolutely. Have at it. Bye now.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.